That Miss NASA is one heck of a Buddy Check 12 spokesperson. Beautiful story. Thank you, Jeannie. And let's take a look at the beaches where it has been overcast all day. We've had those northeast winds and I tell you, just pumping the clouds, pumping the moisture in at the beach. North at 16 now, 51 degrees, feeling a little bit cooler. I know the feels like temperature says 51, but you get out there, you just attest to the fact that it's just a little chilly out of the beach and all over our First Coast, quite frankly. The next 12 hours across the city of Jacksonville and around the First Coast, we're dipping into the 40s pretty quickly. And as we wake up here in the morning, we'll be back up to the upper 30s, our official low temperature as we're getting up and waking up in the morning as you're sending those kids back out to school tomorrow. We'll be right there at 39 degrees. Cold weather alerts around the area where we can see the potential for some freeze. Best potential as we have that freeze warning in place. That's going to be inland southeast Georgia. That's until tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And then all other areas in the lighter shade of blue. Notice really talking west of 95 and really west of Duval as well. So west side of Nassau, Baker, and Columbia County could have a little patchy frost. But you got to have light winds for that. So you got to find those areas that's going to have lighter wind and a little less cloud cover for you too. Currently around the area, we've already got a couple spots in the 40s. Brunswick, Valdosta, you're at 49 degrees, otherwise low 50s out there. We'll warm up to 63 degrees. I mentioned that morning low of 39. Chilly morning, partly cloudy skies. North wind still pumping in there at 5 to 10 miles an hour. So we've got a series of fronts here over the next week, and that's going to continue giving us reinforcing shots of cold air. We had a chance or two of rain, especially Wednesday. This will be our next best chance of rain. A quick line, kind of a narrow band of showers. We'll call it isolated to widely scattered showers, about 40% of us as we go into midday Wednesday. By the afternoon, that clears out with the trough coming through, but then we've got a secondary front behind that that's going to cross Thursday and bring much cooler air into Friday. So here comes your trough. Chance of rain. Notice we're talking about lunchtime, very narrow band of showers, and then by the afternoon we're clearing out pretty quickly. Oh, and then by Thursday, even smaller chance of rain. Not zero though, so we'll watch that very carefully by Thursday morning. And here comes the racing northwest wind that's going to pump in some very, very cold conditions by the time we are waking up on Friday. So I want to zoom us ahead. It's our next weather impact alert will be Friday morning because of very, very cold air temperatures in the 20s and then low 20s as far as wind chills are concerned. And even along the coast where we may not quite hit the freeze point, it's tougher to get freezing temperatures right along the beach. We'll have freezing wind chills from Mayport and St. Augustine. It's going to feel like 28 degrees even in St. Simons with some modeling data there. We'll continue to fine tune that. We'll fine tune some hours too, but we're really going to be watching Friday morning as you wake up. So whatever time that may be after midnight even into Friday morning, but all the way until about 10 o'clock where we can still have some freezing conditions. Temps in the mid 20s to low 30s, wind chills in the 20s as well. So very, very cool. This is a situation where we're protecting pets, the plants, the people, and even some pipes. Especially inland southeast Georgia, those exposed pipes, we may need to even be protecting those because of hours below freezing. Cool air still stays in place for the weekend, and then next week we're going to be watching for even cooler conditions.
Thank you, Lou.